So I have a couple questions for you today, and my invitation for you is to sit with these questions, to think about them, to write them down, to answer them honestly. And my invitation to you as well, as always, is to share anything in the comments if you want to be witnessed with anything that comes up as you contemplate these questions. So my first question for you is, what do you think about your vulva? Do you think about your vulva? Those two questions kind of go together. And you might think about that question and think, I really don't think about my vulva in any time when I don't obviously have to. Or you might answer, I feel pretty uncomfortable or negative or just kind of numb, or my vulva causes me, discomfort or pain, or I don't really like her. Or maybe you think about the question and you say, I love my vulva. So that's question one. Question two, do you take time to tend to your vulva? What do I mean by that? Do you take time to touch your vulva, to breathe into your vulva, to tend to the tissues, to see how those tissues are feeling, to tend to places where perhaps there is any kind of muscular contraction or tissue discomfort, or some of the common things that can show up in the vulva tissue is pain or discomfort or numbness, nerve kind of burning feelings, like that kind of thing. Do you take time to tend, to touch your tissues, to do things like yoni steaming, for example? And if you do take time to tend, do you do it regularly, or is it only when your vulva is really screaming at you, as it were, that you take the time to tend? And my third question for you is, are you ready to take responsibility for the health of your vulva and of your pelvis? What do I mean by that? What I mean by that is our current system mostly teaches women to outsource our responsibility for the health of our pelvis and our vulva to the medical system, or even to just not thinking about it. And that is not the way to really be empowered in relationship with our bodies. So are you ready to take responsibility for your relationship and the health and vitality of your pelvis, of your vulva? Take responsibility for perhaps any sensations that you have there that you don't love, that aren't pleasurable. Take responsibility for coming into deeper relationship with this powerful, potent, beautiful place in your body. And if the answer to that is yes, and you are willing and ready to go deeper into your relationship with your vulva, I invite you to join me in Love Your Lips. We start in May, 4 weeks, 4 classes. And this weekend only, you can join for just $44.